Afternoon. This is Mark with Mark's Home Hobbies. Another adventure here of the e-bike hobby. This is the Heybike Mars 20-inch folding 500 watt 12.5 amp fat tire e-bike with suspension seat and front suspension. More importantly, this is my rig that I have on the back, and you'll notice that it's filled with some pretty heavy duty copper wire there. And I don't know if you know anything about scrap or the price of scrap these days, but this kind of wire right here that you're looking at down in there is probably about $1.60 a pound right now. Number 2 grade copper wire. So this is a pretty hefty chunk, and I found all this driving around on the streets. Actually, I found this whole pile in one spot. A guy had it in a box all rolled up, and I just happened to ride by before the garbage truck got there and spotted it and threw it all into the receptacle there. And we're going to process that wire, which means cutting the ends off and all that, and then we'll take it up to the scrap yard and see what it weighs and what it pays, as one of the other scrappers on YouTube would say. And more importantly, I'd like to show you something else here. And I'd like to show you this bin of wire here, which I found on the previous day, which is probably equal the amount of weight of that other wire there, so probably about 60 pounds. If you do the math, well, that's a good chunk of change. I just thought I'd show you this, and yeah, this is one of my other hobbies is scrapping. I used to have a YouTube scrapping channel, but it never went that far, so I took it all down. And as you can see, I found some other stuff. Let me show you the rig first here. So this is how I got it on here. A couple of bungee cords that go up into the bottom of it down here. And pardon me if I don't lift all this out. And then there's one, I made it out of a coat hanger that goes through the holes there in the bottom and secures this back to it. And it's very strong. It can support, you know, at least 40 pounds or so. I've had in there twice now. So without further ado, let's see what else we found. Let's get rid of this wire. So that's that chunk of wire right there. And I found a couple other ones too. Yeah, this was in the junk, which is aluminum dryer pipe, which aluminum is some pretty good, awesome scrap value too. It's, I don't know, it's anywhere from 60 to $1 a pound depending on what they give me for it. I don't know, they'll probably give me 60 cents for that. It weighs maybe a couple pounds. Brass is also very valuable. It's about $2 a pound, and this is pretty good brass here, although it does have some steel attached to it, so I'll probably just get the breakage price, which is anything brass that has attached anything else to it. This is actually a hose sprayer right here for a garden hose, which is really nice with the locking mechanism on there and flexible head. So I don't know, I'm tempted to try to sell it, but I don't know if it's worth anything or not. And the last little prize that we came across is this. Oh, and that's a Zircon electronic stud finder. I haven't tried to see if it works. It takes a 9-volt battery, so I have to stop at the dollar store and get one of those. But it looks to be in very, very good shape. I have another one of these exactly like this, and yeah, the Velcro is all worn out and everything on there, and this one here appears to be in very good shape, so this is going to go in my pile. I also found these too, and these would be air pumps, and this one here goes right onto a Schrader valve. It's called a ball pump, but I think it would work for tires too. Yeah, it works, and it does pump air. So I don't know why they threw it in the trash, but it is in the trash. And I also found this bicycle pump right here, which has a flexible hose, which was busted, but I repaired it at the end by pulling off the busted part cutting it back and re-crimping it onto the end there. As you can see, I've not done the greatest job of crimping, but hey, it's on there and it works. And this screws right onto your Schrader valve of your tire right there. So this little gem right here is probably going to be in the box like this, fitting across the sideways portion of it there. It's probably going to go with me wherever I go in case I get a flat or something. I'm starting to assemble a little tool kit with all the necessary bicycle tools. And it's got a tire repair kit in there and some bike tools, wrenches, things like that, pliers. I was going to get one of those little CO2 air things, but they wanted $16 for it, and I'm like, wow. As opposed to this free air pump. And then you can see down in there I have my cutting shears for wire, which I also found in the trash. So, yeah, that's how we're going to do it. It's going to fit right down inside of there with the tool kit. And it goes neatly back on the back, does not obscure the tail light at all. Supports a lot of weight. It does rattle a little bit here and there when I hit a big bump, so I think a little rubber padding underneath that would be sufficient to stop that. I did put my old Schwinn seat on there, which is basically the same seat as came off the bike. The Schwinn is a little bit more broken in and a little more comfortable. I think I'm going to opt for a bigger seat. I'm almost tempted to get the Cloud 9 since it seems like most of the other e-bikers are using the Cloud 9 seat. Schwinn does sell some big seats at Walmart that are very nice, very excuse me, comfortable looking, but $30. So for the $30 price tag, I may just go ahead and get the Cloud 9, same price. No problems whatsoever with the Heybike Mars. Enjoyable, beautiful ride. I've reset the control settings. I found out what all the secret settings are, and I now can get 24 miles an hour. Gee, who would have ever predicted that? Oh wait, I did predict that in the first video. Yeah, and I've also adjusted the tire pressure. I've adjusted the shock absorbers, and that's it. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. And please like, subscribe, and share. Mark's Home Hobbies. See you later.